This little girl has superpowers. Every morning, people lined up for her to heal them. Just a single touch from her can cure sickness. Even those near death can survive, and just being by her side can stop aging. The fishermen always take her to fish, because just with her hand being inside the water, fish from nowhere will start flooding at their direction. So they're always expecting a bountiful harvest with her around. Animals are all attracted to her, as if she's a magnet attracting nature. It all started one day. The cry of a baby came from a wrecked boat. Bobby immediately went under to bring her out, but he ended up getting injured under it, blood flowing into the stream, and as soon as he grabbed the baby out, the wound on his waist healed, visible to everyone there. But they didn't talk much about it. 10 years later, her abilities became a norm in the village, everyone coming for their therapy healing session, and the work of doctors no longer existed in the village. One day, while she was heading home with Junior, she came across a beehive. She instinctively stretched her hands into the beehive, but the bees didn't harm her. Instead, they rested on her hand, as if she's a queen bee. But seeing that bees were harming her friend, she ended up killing all the bees. Then something happened the next day. The guy suddenly fell, holding his stomach, groaning in pain. They all rushed him onto a table to treat him, while they went to look for the little girl, Isla, so that she can heal him. But when she arrived to heal him, she tried, but her healing didn't work, and the boy ended up dying. Later, the boy was buried. Isla was heartbroken. Things around her began to die. Her powers went from a blessing to a curse, but the people in the village didn't know about it yet. Everything began going south one day when her adopted mother was cooking. She mistakenly cut her hand with a knife, but the wound didn't heal as usual. The father also cut himself to check it out, but his wound also didn't heal, despite Isla being around them. Realizing that their daughter's powers are no longer working, they held a village meeting to inform the villagers. Bobby told them that the clinic would be reopened since their daughter's powers are no more. She might be exhausted, that's why. So she needs a break. Everyone was shocked. They disagreed, saying they haven't needed the clinic in 10 years. He has no right to take Isla away from them. They all acted as if they care for the little girl, Isla. But in truth, they have gotten so used and addicted to her abilities that they no longer care about her health but theirs. So they all decided to vote on whether to let her rest or not. As expected, the vote was against her rest. Only Bo agreed to let her rest, while the others disagreed. So as usual, life in the village went on as usual. But the darkness was growing gradually. Groups formed, those wanting to have Isla for themselves. But while the group were having their meeting, the lady said Isla isn't just a gifted child, she's much greater than that. She was delivered to them on the island to make their lives better. But then she stopped talking. She stuttered as if words refused to come out from her mouth. That night while Isla was sleeping, her mother realized her wounds were healing, same for her husband's hand. The wife wanted to rush out to tell the villagers so that the sick can be healed back, but her husband, Bobby, told her to stop. They finally figured out that her powers work when she's asleep, so she doesn't want to miss the opportunity. Bobby told her to prioritize their daughter's health, but the wife refused, saying she can't watch people die. Bobby told her to stop. It's expected that people die, it's natural. After some minutes, they finally came to a conclusion not to tell anyone. The next day, 2 of the villagers who went fishing didn't catch anything, after fishing for hours, not even a single fish. It's as if the fish disappeared from the river, so they went to tell Bobby, the mayor, about it. They told him that with the way things are going, there would be no food for winter, also the crops aren't yielding anymore. Bobby told them if they caught no fish, they should keep fishing until they catch something, so why are they here? The guy told him they've tried but nothing worked. The only choice now was for them to use his daughter's abilities. Days later, the wife ended up telling her mother about the return of Isla's abilities, and it only works when she's asleep. Later, Bobby found out she told her mother, but his wife told him she can't lie to her mother. The next day, her mother called a meeting with the 2 of them. She gave them a sleeping pill that Bo gave her a few years ago. She suggested they should drug their daughter while she's asleep, so that they can use her powers. Bobby disagreed to this idea, saying Isla is just a child, there's no way they can drug a child. The mother convinced him to think about the bigger picture as the mayor of the village. After thinking for a while, not having a choice since the whole village is in dire situation, they decided to drug their daughter while she's asleep. They carried her to the river that night on a boat while she was asleep, drugged, and they got a bountiful harvest.